just gonna kill whatever wanders until it stops wandering. Very nice. For the demon trident fetishists out there. Okay, so what are we gonna... Oh, we should get brand weapon is what we should be doing. Man, I have a ton of brand weapon. Holy crap. Okay, freezing is pretty good. Let's look for Vorpal, I guess. I mean, anything that resists elect probably resists freezing. I have so many, I'm just going to keep trying until I get... I think, really, I probably just want it if I want to swap. Because there's just so few things that... There's Vorpal. Okay, cool. Most realistic swap that I can really imagine. No Staff of Cold in the entire game. God damn it. Oh, thank you for the follow, did you? Get out of here, use. There is a staff of... There is an elemental staff to Malu. However, there is one problem. Now this might have gotten changed. Ah, it did get changed. Okay, yeah. It used to be a two-handed weapon was the problem. But I forgot, in the rework it got changed so that it's one-handed. It used to be a quarterstaff. So yeah, I mean, no real reason not to use that. But yeah, I mean, for many, many, many versions, it was two-handed, so I was like, well, I'm not one to be interested in massive resists. That is for sure. Resists are something that people tend to overvalue, but yeah, it's a good staff, and it is a one-hander, so I will definitely go use that. Forgot how when we did the rework we changed that, so now it's an eighth staff. Yeah. Boy, took a lot of effort to kill that. Well, you don't really care about the resist, is my point, regardless of the AC. I care about the enhancer, and I definitely do care about the AC. That's a really nice bonus. It's also a convenient resist swap, but people overvalue resists a lot. I'm walking around with RF now, like out of convenience, but really, in Zot here, where fire is not a problem until you run into orbs of fire, it would be kind of easier to just put on the slaying ring. But probably when I go switch to that staff, I'll be able to do just that. Because right now I'm carrying a useless RF RC++ ring, which is terrible. Just not having any fire resist is the biggest concern. One level of fire resist is a good thing to have. The others are swaps at best. Yeah, I mean you can totally swap to RF, absolutely. It's just that Fireball exists on a number of fire giants, and there's a number of other things that have Fireball that, you know, it's kind of bad. Also, demissile. I need to get that thing to recast demissile. But let's clear Zot 1, then we'll go get that. Well, well, well. I'm not so much concerned about like, oh, before you can do anything type scenarios. I'm just concerned about being lazy and not swapping. But it is true that you just Fireball, regardless of like your attentiveness, Fireball is the reason why you have that resist on for the most part, because everything else can be kind of managed. Even Bolt of Fire for the most part can be managed. A lot of things do have Bolt of Fire, to be fair, but it's the Fireball that you really care about. Yeah, I mean, it's a thing that you can control, though, Dutcherling. So how you play, your play style, what you prefer to do is a thing that you have control over. What you don't really have control over is what things are actually dangerous. You know, what, like, assuming you're playing perfectly, what's going to happen? That you don't have control over. You definitely have control over, like, fatigue and attentiveness and things. What I'm saying when I say that is, like, steps you can take to help mitigate that, which is kind of what you're talking about. I think it's important to keep those two separate in your head, though. A lot of people do reason about things without really thinking, am I saying this because this is a playstyle slash, you know, convenience thing, or am I saying this because this is how strong this is? And it's easy to confuse those two. It is true that you sort of have to know how you play, and you kind of make decisions based on that. Let's go get the elemental staff. Yeah, so this is the one-hander now. It does enhance all of the... Okay. So I guess we're going to put this on B, and Vorpal will be on C. So we'll keep this on. We'll get... I'm just... Okay, wow, that's a lot of RF. Yeah, we're definitely just going to straight up drop the ring, I think. Now I want that slaying back. Obviously, if I'm using the staff, I'm not going to be using the slaying. What's my other one? Yeah, the Invis ring is really good, and the EV. Obviously, I don't care about the RC. Vocable Invis. Now that is certainly a swap as well. Just sort of depends on how much melee I'm going to be doing. I can certainly swap that in as needed, but I will take the other. Oh, and these magic mapping scrolls, yeah. I was wondering why I had so few. Whoopsie. Now I can map all of these levels, that's good. We're not going to clear them. I did full clear this one, sort of. I don't even know why. I just did. Really get me with that. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, now we got a little situation on our hands, don't we? The shifter here. So with this, we want to proceed carefully because we've got a curse toe. He will torment. They kind of ignore. They ignore stuff that's. Now, obviously, I can blink. It's not the worst play because I'm likely to land someplace pretty good. So I think I probably will blink here. I mean, adjacent to me is nothing super scary. Is this? That's an annihilator. That is actually scary. Because he can hit me with LCS. We'll try a blink. Ooh, perfect. Very good. Okay, so I will get hit with Torment, which I would like to avoid. I could Fog here, which wouldn't be bad. Nah, he got me anyway. What happened to the... Oh, because of the clouds. I'm stupid. Why would I do that? That was dumb. Well, how much do I want a blink? I'm likely to end up someplace relatively removed. I might be able to spam my way through absolute zero and take care of this pretty well. I want to get the Curse Toe. Once he's down, that's pretty much most of the stuff that I'm genuinely super scared of. I can also go Invis. But I can't do that in this cloud, so I think I am going to go ahead and blink. That's not so bad. Just going to do the potion. Yeah, this guy is... Okay. Oh boy. Now we got an Orb of Fire. So this is a good example of how this spell is not like, you know, it's not going to trivially solve all problems. I mean, I have excellent fire resist right now, which thank God. So a decent play here is I can't really delete this Curse Toe where I'm at. It's a decent play to use Scroll of Summoning to throw up some blockers. I'm not really guaranteed, you know, I'm not really guaranteed to block the Orb of Fire all that well. Of course I could blink again. I've got some pretty favorable locations. Be nice if I could... I read Fog and the Curse Toe managed to to hit me through that to encircle me, so I didn't really like that. A fog is going to set me up to take another fireball to the face, which isn't great. I can start spamming some a little bit of heal wounds pretty soon. I mostly want to get away from the Cursed Toe stuff as much as possible. I really should have set up a dig is what I should have done. That would have been easier. And I can move down here and start digging, and it would possibly be sufficient. The only issue is taking too much damage from a combo of Torment and the Orb of Fire. There's quite a few positions that are not super great, but there's a lot that are really good. Alright, let's try another blink, why not, you know? There we go, this I like better. Okay, we're going to set up a fog. We're going to quaff resist. We're going to... now I'm not going to be invisible in this fog is the only thing. So I can move out of it and let the other stuff move to me. Okay, am I in fog? Yeah. Okay, this isn't so bad. I just have 3 different monsters adjacent to me, which isn't amazing, but let's see, perfect. Alright. Now he's done. Well, the fog is expanding. Okay. Alright. Let's do some digging. Then get in here. We should be okay. Did you look at Cursed Toe for $1 million US? I mean, I guess the problem with that is I guess I would die. Would the Cursed Toe kill me? I'm unclear. Off one more. Ration. So that was a nice little situation, for sure. Should be... Okay, don't... I'm miscasting a lot. We're gonna have to have a talk about your puns, cool guy. So you can see that was a pretty nasty situation I was in. I just sort of took it one turn at a time, and there you are, my friend. Oh shit, I have 11 air magic. God damn it. I did not want to do that. Oh well. Oopsie. I'm miscasting this spell too much right now. Well, I'm getting those beefy double enhanced Ozo's Refridge. Not quite up to 7 range, absolute 0, unfortunately. Oh yeah, no, I do, because of Veh. Yeah, see, it's also helping with enhancement of that, because I think Veh is supporting it. So that's cool. Those freaking clouds have been somewhat annoying. Wand of random effects, huh? Oh! I know what vault we have. Yep, we got the elephant vault. Guess I'm clearing this whole level now that... I didn't realize these guys all had random effects. I'm using a really crappy melee weapon here. Monsters don't actually use random effects, so I don't really have to worry too much about it. Alright. Well, that's second level full cleared. No, they can't use it at all, actually. Nice. Well, blinking isn't all that useful anymore, but whatever. Jeez. That's the problem with that strat. Green ones have been a real pain. Seems we're full clearings out right now. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. This looks like a good, always with those clouds. Okay, on to step 4. I'm sure eventually we might do that. If we don't end up reworking that wand somehow. Boy, no love. Absolutely no love from the stairs. And this is the best we got, isn't it? Yep. Oh well. At least it's a clear path. Hello, Cursed Toe. Go up. Go in biz. Use some Draconians. Where's the shifter would be. We woke up a lot of stuff because I just went casting right away, but well, this isn't a bad staircase. Get that Cursed Toe, obviously. Look at that enhanced spell power. Gave me 1 point of extra range. Big. Whoa. Gotta be careful, that is not. Looks like a Zot trap. And a mark. And an alarm trap, too. Aha. Wow, you little sneaky jerk. Okay, I'm gonna tip on out of here. Nuke the Orb of Fire. At this point, I have so much extra XP I could go for getting a shield upgrade if there's anything worthwhile. It's a little bit too late for that to be relevant, but guess I'll get spellcasting. Oh, you're stuck. Look at these fools, destroying them. much point to doing that, I guess. As I lose our elect, so he starts chunking my HP. So many rations, I don't really have to worry about food too much. God, every time. These poor monsters. They have no hope. It mutated me and removed my int. Bastard. Also, I still don't have demissile. How could it do that to me? Absolutely zero hope indeed. Gotta know what this is, right? The 3 runes! This is my favorite plate armor, not that 15 rune crap. Why would you ever waste time getting 15 runes? Okay, triple miscast maybe? We only got to 2, but... That's it. It's not cleared. We got marked. So yeah, this spell definitely does make this level feel quite easy. You can still get yourself in trouble with the spell. Perhaps just a bit of a nerf. I don't know. Yeah, this is a great song for sure. Let's go. Let's engorge ourselves. Quaff Brilliance for the first time in the game. Step into a trap. Very nice. Good teleport. Where does this take us? Not as good as the other one. Don't even know where the other one goes, but I know it's got to be better than that. Okay, at this point we can probably just do GD0 and be... oh. Oh wait, where? Oh, I'm carrying him, never mind. go. Hello, Tiarg. Bye, Tiarg. Hello, Cherub. Wow, that profane servitor. Oof. Well, you know what? Well, Fan of Gales. That's what we'll do. Look at that. Fan of Gales action. By Tormentor. By CFE. Goodbye, Sexecutioner. Goodbye, Ice Fiend. Goodbye, Loro Krapakopa. There it is. Not a 1-in-1, even though it wasn't online anyway, so it doesn't count. I still want to go through that awful vault that I had for that Merfolk and try that seed again. Yep, that's the GG. 7 hours, not exactly a fast run like I had hoped. So, this spell could go in as it is now. Perhaps it's a little bit too free-feeling. We just would need a way to... I'm not sure. I mean, Firestorm does the same thing with kind of more key presses, and there's more opportunities for you to screw up, arguably. The cool thing about this is, like, unlike Firestorm, it's sort of, in some situations, it's very limited. But obviously, you have a ton of control, even if you get into one of the situations. It's not hard to adjust your situation. It's not hard to adjust your situation so that you can use the spell. So you can be in a situation where it's kind of bad. Like, I got into a nice one there with that Cursto. That was probably the most interesting thing that happened, where it was very difficult to sort of like effectively use the spell. Give up is possible. Yeah, slow movement. I'm not sure. What I don't like about that is having to rest off a debuff. That's not very much fun. It's okay. It might need some tweaking, and yeah, you might have to find something creative. I'm not sure what that could be. It could be a fixed lower range, but then just do the noise thing with spell power. That could be a solution. We could sort of let it merge it now and see how people feel about it. I definitely enjoy using it more than Glaciate, I'll say that much. Faux show. Yeah, at max range it is pretty free, so maybe like a fixed range 6 or 5 even. And then just do the noise thing, possibly. Yeah, you can see I mean, you're still going to be able to just delete stuff, but there'll be a little bit more movement involved if the range were lower. So lowering the range is one of the big obvious things that might help. Yeah, that's not a great example. It is true that LCS does have low range, but yeah, a lower range might work. So that's definitely going to be the first thing thought of if we want to tweak it. We'll probably merge it as is unless there's some huge objections from any of the other devs. I haven't heard Ebering actually say anything about it since, and Kate has yet to get back to me. Well, we have that idea. What I'm saying is we'll hear back from a number of different people, and we'll just see from that point. So somebody might come up with a more creative idea for modifying the spell. That's always a possibility. Wouldn't be shocked to see it merge as is, and then get the range nerf or messed up your buffs when you cast it. No, I mean anything that debuffs you, kind of regardless, means you have to rest off after using it, which isn't the most fun. Yeah, and just removing your buffs is like it. I mean, if you just you don't have buffs up, it's not going to do anything. You want something that's kind of universal. It's like if it's a limitation, it's not going to be an easy thing to quite get out of. The if it is range limited to say 5, that's a nice thing for Veh people. They'll get 6. Sift is just going to have to be content with having more MP so you can spam it as much as possible. But you can see I could spam it quite a lot. It's not like, I mean, Veh's MP restore does help.